All right, this is a day in the life of a sports broadcaster. So first, before I leave, I take a shower. So I'm gonna do that. Um, so I take a shower and then I get dressed. And I'll show you the pants before I put them on. These are the pants that I wear. You know, here. If you can see them, these are the pants I wear. It's pretty simple. Some nice dress pants. And then today, and then I have my belt right here, along with my towel. And then my shirt that I'm gonna wear, if I can find it, is this nice black, nice long sleeve black shirt. And so yeah, that's basically. It's pretty simple. I always try to dress nice, look presentable, especially because I'm doing an interview before the game. So I'll be right back, and yeah. All right, let's get ready. All right, now the shirt. Here's the belt that I'll be wearing tonight. All right, now I'm gonna brush my teeth. Now I'm gonna fix my hair. All right, I'm about to head out. And I'll see y'all at the field. Coach, how do you prepare your team heading into playoffs next week, and what did you say to them this week going into tonight's senior night?
One of the biggest things is we've had a lot of injuries. We've lost 10 guys on the defensive side of the ball, which is unfathomable, to really think about. We've said net span up, put the work in. Our biggest focus is finishing in the fourth quarter. Last 2 weeks, two extremely talented teams. We had double-digit leads and, lose that at the very end of the game. That's been very tough for the boys, but I think we're going to come out and throw everything we got, in the game, senior night. Try to eliminate distractions. We talked about eliminate distractions, and at the end of the day, if they do their best, they can walk off the field. I think hopefully everything will add up in our favor tonight.
All right. So going into playoffs, you guys obviously only have 3 losses on the year, which is remarkable compared to a few years ago where you guys couldn't beat Mineola or you couldn't beat a lot of teams in your district. What did you guys do in that short time span to rebuild this program into a powerhouse?
I think one of the things was we focused on getting some really good quality coaches. Got some really good additions to add to the coaches that we had on staff. That was huge. The other thing was the off season. You know, we put in more hours, more work. You know, we traveled. We hosted a team camp here, get some really good competition. You know, we had Apopka and Osceola, and you know, Tavares was here at that camp, so we've seen one another already. You know, Lake Nona. I mean, Coe. We played some really good competition early on, and so we did a lot of work to prepare, and I think that led us up to where we're at. I think for us right now is how do you overcome adversity? That's the question where we're at right now. You know, we're 6-3. You know, you lose 10 starters on defense. A lot of times you're not even in a game, and we've been in the last two, been pretty electric, and we're hoping that we can finish tonight. That's our goal. Focus on finishing the third and fourth quarter.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you
Good
so
luck
much.
tonight.
Appreciate you guys. Thank y'all.
Esmeralda, Ortega, Rosado. Esmeralda is being escorted by her father.